heard cherish, but what comes in my mind when I hear cherish is basically like treasure. Why I say that is like just like pirate, how a pirate is with his gold. You don't let nobody touch that gold. And with me, I cherish my kids. I cherish my phone because that's how I talk. That's how I talk to people. I cherish internet. Like I treasure a lot. Like bro, I treasure a lot. And meaning the treasure of meaning to me is just it's just love. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It means love to me, cherishing. Where I live at, actually, I lost a lot of my close friends, which I've moved there. I grew up with them, and they're not here now for me to speak to them and nothing. So that's why every day I enjoy it with my friends, with my family, because I know it could be that one day that I could get that call. So that's why I just spend time with everybody as much as I can. Because our lives really do matter.
What's your name, son? I got a name. You don't got a name? What's your name?
Ray, nigga.
Ray, nigga? Where you from, Ray, nigga?
BX.
That's what I'm talking about, nigga.
So the things that I cherish in my life is mostly my mother, myself. She gives me a lot of hope within myself and more even strength. She's been through a rough life in her situation in her life, and although I don't talk to her and be with her that much often, it's more I get my strength, my relax and all that stuff from her, because the more time I don't be with her, the more times I get to cherish her when I'm away from her doing my own life and having my own life. So I feel like today, I just wanted to talk because it's something that needs to be known. We only have one mother, we only have one father in our lives, and a lot of people don't cherish that. A lot of people don't respect the fact that, yeah, even though my mom could be a drug addict or whatever she is, that, we still got to give her love. Everybody deserves love, and everybody deserves a second chance. No matter how much times that first chance ain't go, you could always give another one.
If I cherish something, I'm going to protect it until there's no more. That's what it is for me. Other things that I cherish people that get out of line with me. And what I mean by that, you don't have to do nothing for me, but if you do it, you understand, I cherish that moment, and I'll definitely cherish you. There's nobody asked you to do anything for me. You did it out of kindness of your heart. And those are the people that I cherish, my mentors, my family. I cherish my friends. I cherish Rahkim. I cherish, Atiya. I cherish all the people in Maysles because of the fact that you give me an opportunity to do something bigger than myself. So that's a couple of other people that I cherish. More life. I cherish life. So anything that got life in it is what I cherish.
You can't have this? You're gonna get allergic to this?
No. I just wanted to take a picture.
A picture?
Take a picture, just video.
Who is Atiya? Who are you?
A young girl who's 16, getting to know her ways in life, like getting to know herself is what I would say. Like, still learning what I like and what I don't like during the future, like what I want to go to, like if I want to go to college and stuff like that. Like, I'm already into art, but not really good at it, and then I like writing. My eczema and them learning my allergies to food was when I was like a baby, like 1 year old. My uncle gave me pizza, and like I ate the whole thing. I don't know why, but then I ended up breaking out afterwards, and they had to take me to the hospital, and they learned that I was allergic to seafood, dairy, and peanuts, which It's basically like the whole menu, as you would say. Call it eat anything. And my eczema was really bad as well. Started after that, I believe. To the point that they had to like tie my hands because I always scratch myself in my sleep when I was a little kid. Still do, but it's kind of worse at the moment because I know what I could do. But I already did this scar on my arm last week, and it's on my necks too and stuff. Just kind of peeled it off. Yeah, it's hard dealing with that and then learning I have asthma at the same time. You know, to having my mother get frustrated at me now to the point that I'm not taking my medicine that much and getting on the things I need to do because I know what to like. I can't just depend on her to help me with stuff, right? Because like I'm already in high school, I know what to do. I can do it myself.
What do you like to be called?
Miss T, I'm your blessed mother.
What are the things that you had to go through while raising me as a child?
I'm still going through stuff raising you as my child. Wow. As soon as you was born, about a month, 2 months into your birth, you had an asthma attack, and your eczema started. And treating you with asthma and eczema and not being able to work and until you started school. So the first 5 years of your life was a real big struggle for me. We had a lot of doctor visits and a lot of clinic visits and seeing doctors here and there for your eczema was really bad. Even up until last year, she was in the hospital, and now her little brother also has bad asthma. So her whole life has been a roller coaster ride, in and out of hospitals, bad asthma attacks, and it's a little controllable now, thank God. And her skin is very much cleared up, thank God. It was a hassle. I had to rub her with cream every day, all day, every day. 3 different creams, pills, medicines. She has like 15 prescriptions for her asthma and eczema. Cost me like $100 a month to refill. To have lost her almost 2 or 3 times and revive her or rush her around the corner to the fire department to get oxygen, very scary, and blessed to think to move fast and save her life and give her this love and unconditional affection that a mother should give their children, that no one will ever understand. I love you, Atiya.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I have to go through almost every day and what I have to think about with my complications. So we got the pack of medicine that looks like this. They're all 4 my nebulizer that I keep in my jar for just in case. Right beside my bed. Have to put that on. Like if I was in the hospital, I have to go through that during the night most of the time. My asthma pump. This is single layer for my asthma at night. I don't have my Advil with me today. This is an allergy med. One of them that I have. But here I get it. This one is ibuprofen for whenever I have pain. This is another allergy pill. And this is the cream I have to use for my eczema daily. Sometimes I don't put it on, but most of the time I do whenever I end up breaking out and wanting to go away.
Back and look at me. Yay, yes. Can you dance or no? You need music?
No. Salt and vinegar.
So you can't eat those?
Original wise. That barbecue. Yeah, other than that, I can't eat.
This side is work.
Sad. Yo. This is crazy.
Would you be able to eat that?
I don't even know. Oh God. My parents had to watch over me 24/7 with everything that I did from 1 year old all the way to like now. And having to have asthma, you can't miss one single medicine that you have to take. But I still do it anyways because still have to pay for a lot of things and money is short. After that, so now I have to be kind of independent on what I have to do and not have to be dependent on my mother anymore. I have to take care of myself.
One of the things I do cherish the most is my son Jeremiah. Hey. Yay.
What are the 3 qualities that Jeremiah has that you have of yourself?
First and foremost, motivation.
Okay, that's one.
Just happiness. See him happy. And dedication. When we're in the park, the first thing you want to do is just run to the swings. Once I put him on swings, it's like, that's the happiest kid in the world. He loves the swings. He loves playing on the jungle gyms. He loves playing with the water, like with the water balloons and stuff like that. A lot of people out here don't have fathers out here. And fortunately, I have my father in my life. So growing up, my father taught me, like, no matter what it is, no matter if you have a kid young, you have a kid when you're older, be there for your kid. Don't ever give up on them, on your kids. Because that day, he never gave up on us. He was always there for us.
Do you feel like you try to give what your son, your son what your father gave you?
Yeah, in some way, but kind of mix it in my ways. Like, I take the original lessons he taught me about when it comes to having kids, but I kind of throw my little flavor in it because
When you mean throwing your own little flavor, do you mean like in what's going on today? Do you like teach him about the things that's going on today?
Yeah, like I try to keep him away from trouble. Like, I bring him to the park, I bring him home. I'm afraid that I'll be out here one day, God forbid, and something happens out here while I have him. So I really try to keep him away from a lot of things.
So what is it, something about you that you want for him in the future that you don't have for yourself right now? Do you think that you might want him to be more better than what you are today?
Of course, because everybody's not perfect. I pretty much, like, my father did things in life, right? Mm-hmm. Basically to pave the way. And when I say pave the way, meaning he put work in, he did things to sacrifice us from going through what he went through. And me, I did things in life that I don't want my son going through. So it's like, it's a learning process as I go on. And by me going through what I'm going through, I could show him not to do that because it's a lesson learned.
All right, so Rahkim,
What do you want for your son the most?
Success, live long. I want happiness.
Okay. Well, I think that's about it, though. What you think?
That's about it. But one thing I want to say is for all the fathers out there, no matter what you go through with your wife, your son's mother, or whatever you label her as, always be there for your kid. Sometimes things don't work out with parents. Know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, your child wasn't actually born. So it's like it's a blessing. It's a blessing for your child to be here, because I wasn't happy before my son was born. Once my son was born, that brought nothing but happiness and joy, and it made me to who I am today, a better man.